Hey there, everybody. It is Sunday, so that means we're back with another edition of Storytime. We're continuing with our trend of being Thanksgiving books. Since we're in November, we're coming up on Thanksgiving pretty quick. I don't have turkeys at the store, nor do I have a lot of kind of Thanksgiving-related animals. But turkeys are raised on farms, so I kind of figured, what the heck, we'll do a bunny, because a lot of times bunnies are found on farms too. So, with me today is Nala. And Nala is a Lionhead bunny. Now, Lionheads are one of the dwarf breeds. Typically, a Lionhead bunny, aptly given its name because of the giant lion's mane around its face, are typically about a 2.5 to 3.5 pound rabbit. Usually about 8 to 10 inches long, maybe 12 inches at the most, and are known for being exceptionally social. As if you couldn't tell by the way she's nuzzling into my arm and just enjoying all the petting and everything. Typically, rabbits can be very social animals, no matter really what the breed. But because of the mix that it took to create a Lionhead, they tend to be a little bit more social than others because these were never a wild breed. These were ones that were human created. They are a relatively new breed. With new, I mean in the last 30 to 40 years, they've been a breed. And their origin actually comes from Belgium and France. They were a mix between I think it was a Belgian dwarf and a Swiss fox. A couple random rabbit breeds there. But they got a random genetic mutation that allowed for this circle of fur to go around their head. But also, when they're double-maned, they get a ring of fur around their butt. So they end up wearing a tutu, and they end up with their lion's mane. Now, as you can see, very, very laid-back, fun bunny. Little side note. This one was born here. We don't typically breed rabbits at the store, but we had a rehome rabbit who the owners didn't know was pregnant. And next thing we know, we had a bunch of baby bunnies. And all of them from the litter actually look completely different. This one's double lion maned. We have a couple singular lion maned, a half lion mane, and one that's a lop that has absolutely no mane at all and floppy ears. So you never really know what you're going to get unless you know the exact genetics of the bunnies you happen to be breeding. So this one had a nice hair blowout earlier today because Katie gave her a good grooming. That's why we have this nice fluffy long fur along the sides here. And I keep rubbing her ears because this is a way of calming rabbits down. There's a lot of nerve endings in there, and as long as you stroke the ears nice and soft, they tend to calm down. And now she really does look like a lion. So there you have it. That's Nala, the Lionhead bunny. And she's going to help me read Turk and Run, which is a Thanksgiving comedy with the story by Lisa Wheeler. So I think I read this one last year. Couldn't quite remember because in all honesty, there is not a lot of Thanksgiving books out there. Just like there's not a lot of Thanksgiving movies. There really should be more of them. So we're going to go ahead. We'll get reading our story with Nala, our little bunny. So here we are. Turk's parents are so proud of him. He was the biggest, strongest, and most grateful bird on Wishbone Farm. He's a dancer, said his mother. He's an athlete, said his father. He's a goner, said his brother Runt. But no one ever listened to Runt. Every year, the farm animals looked forward to the excitement of autumn. Carloads of people came to pick red, ripe apples from the orchard in September. Folks arrived to choose plump, orange pumpkins from the field in October. And come November, it was turkey time. One by one, the fattest, roundest turkeys were chosen. Chosen for what? Asked Turk. To be the leader in Swan Lake, said his mother. To play a Thanksgiving Day football game, said his father. To be roasted and gently and basted, said his brother Runt. But no one ever listened to Runt. So every morning in November, the family watched Turk practice his dance steps. 1, 2, 3, lift. And every afternoon, the family watched Turk practice his football moves. 16, 73, 47, hike. He's getting stronger, said his mother. He's getting bigger, said his father. He's getting juicier, said Runt. Two days before Thanksgiving, Madame Waddell, the famous ballet instructor, arrived at Wishbone Farm. She came to choose a turkey. An audition, Mother squealed. It's your time to shine. Go out there and shake those tail feathers. Turk gracefully danced to the front of the barnyard. He leaped, he spun, he twirled the world. He did a triple somersault and landed in a split. Look at the size of those drumsticks, said Madame Liddell. That is a beautiful bird. Mother beamed. Father puffed out his feathers with pride. Runt puffed out his feathers too. Then he threw himself on the ground. He flapped, he flopped, he hissed and sputtered. He gobbled like a maniac as he chased Madame Liddell out of the barnyard. Sacre bleu, screamed Madame Liddell. These birds are crazy. Then she drove far, far away from Wishbone Farm. No Swan Lake, cried Mother. No storing roll, cried Father. No roasted Turk with chestnut dressing, cried Runt. Hooray! But no one ever listened to Runt. The day before Thanksgiving, Coach Giblet of the Crow City Corn Shuckers came out to pick a turkey. This is your big chance, said Father. Get out there and strut your stuff. Turk sprinted to the front of the barnyard. He bobbed, he weaved, he tackled and dived. He mowed down every turkey who got in his way. That's one healthy-looking bird, said Coach Giblet. Only the biggest and the best for my team. Father grinned proudly. Mother got tears in her eyes. Runt got tears in his eyes too. Then his beak began to drip. He coughed and wheezed. He sniffed and sneezed. He fell to the ground in a hacking fit of quivering feathers. Good gravy, shouted Coach as he hopped back on the team bus. These are very sick birds. The corn shuckers deserve better. Then he sped far, far away from Wishbone Farm. No football contract, cried Father. No TV commercials, cried Mother. No Turk sandwich with cranberry sauce, cried Runt. Hooray! But no one ever listened to Runt. It was Thanksgiving morning. Turk's family heard the put-put-put of an old little car. Out of the car climbed a little old lady. Maybe she's a little old talent scout, said Father. Maybe she's a little old dance instructor, said Mother. I hope she's a little old vegetarian, said Runt. Father and Mother pushed Turk to the front of the barnyard. Show her what you've got. But before Turk could perform even one pirouette, the old lady scooted him aside. Aha, she exclaimed, pointing at Runt. Exactly what I've been looking for. This bird is just the right size for me. What? Cried Mother. Him? Cried Father. Help! Cried Runt. But no one ever listened to Runt, so he ran. He ran behind Father. Don't let her eat me! He hid behind Mother. Hide me! Hide me! He ran behind Turk. I'm too young to be basted. Turk saw the look in the little old lady's eyes. He saw the drool on her lips. He saw the fork in the little old lady's pocket. He saw the roasting pan in her back seat. Runt had been right all along. Work with me, Runt, Turk instructed. Our goose is cooked. Turk bobbed and weaved. Runt flapped and drooled. Turk leaped and twirled. Runt coughed and wheezed. Runt gobbled like a maniac while Turk dived down and tackled the little old lady's shoes. Stuff and nonsense, cried the old lady, and climbing back into her car. I wouldn't eat these birds if they were the last turkeys on earth. That day, as the family feasted on corn and alfalfa, they had much to be thankful for. I'm thankful we're all together, said Mother. I'm thankful for 2 brave sons, said Father. I'm thankful for such a smart brother, said Turk. We're not out of the woods yet, Runt warned. Come December, folks begin planning their holiday dinners. Dinners that include stuffing, asked Mother. Dinners that include gravy, asked Father. Dinners that include me, asked Turk. Over my feathered body, Runt said. We're not plucked yet. I have a grade A plan. And this time, everyone listened to Runt. So there you have it. Turk and Run, a Thanksgiving comedy by Lisa Wheeler. A really fun story about a turkey being very self-aware and knowing what's going on and realizing that sometimes the farm might not have the best intentions, but he was able to save his family. So I hope you enjoyed that Thanksgiving tale. I hope you enjoyed learning about our little bun friend here named Nala, and we'll see you guys next week.